There has been a heart-rending video which has shocked the whole nation, where we have seen how the CRPF personnel is being heckled, thrashed, abused in Badgam area. So how you react to that situation?
I think it is unfortunate. It is tragic. It shouldn't have happened. And I'm grateful to that CRPF man who did not react, who kept his calm, and that was a very good thing. Otherwise the situation would have probably become more nasty.
But you don't think that somewhere you had been encouraging, because you had been calling all the stone pelters true nationalists, and see what these true nationalists are doing to the men in uniform, the brave who had been in fact providing you the security.
Let me tell you one thing. Every stone pelter is not like this. So let's not, generalize the situation. There are many stone pelters who are probably government paid to create situations so that people don't come out and vote. You have to investigate such things. Don't, just brush everybody with...
By justifying stone pelting, you don't think that you are simply trying to, in fact, play with the sentiments of the whole nation, where these brave are being treated?
Sentiment of the whole nation? What do you want by the sentiment of the nation?
When we say the sentiment,
don't you think these boys have some grievance? Don't you think they have some grievance?
But what about...
Or are you just worried about the nation? Does the nation is concerned about them, their future? What happened? We have a government since 2 years. Where is the government today? When we left, we had 29% when I was defeated. Today you have got 7%. Who's to blame for this?
You don't think that somewhere you had been trying to play the soft separatism
card? Not at all. I'm never playing that. And don't tell me that.
So one last question.
No, I don't have any questions for you. Sit with your questions.
Well, Pradeep Datta now on the phone line with me. Pradeep, it's extremely clear that when confronted with a tough question on the changing stand of the National Conference and the soft separatism that we see coming in from them, Farooq Abdullah was rattled.
You're absolutely right. When we asked him a very straight and direct question, he had no answers. Initially, when I asked him about what really happened in the Badgam area, where the men in uniform were heckled by the mob, he said that this was really tragic. And then when I asked him, because you can see how he had been changing the statement which he had given in Kashmir Valley, there he had tried to, in fact, explain and describe the stone pelters as true nationalists. When he came to Jammu, he was trying to describe the whole incident as very tragic and unfortunate and shocking. And when I asked him this question, that you had been the one who had been encouraging and, in fact, describing all those stone pelters as nationalists, how come today you say that this is a tragic incident? You are to be blamed for that. On this, he completely lost cool. Still, he tried to give a clean sheet to the stone pelter. He said every stone pelter is not like that. You can't just paint all the stone pelters with the same brush. There are stone pelters who have certain grievances. He said, see how the number of the polling has come down from the early 90s till date. It is 7%. I said, you are to be blamed for that, because you had been playing the soft separatism card and trying to appease. On this, he completely lost his cool. He said, I don't want to answer to any of your questions. And this is the first straight and direct question being asked to
And you know, Pradeep, the fact of the matter also is that Farooq Abdullah has on a number of occasions justified stone pelting. While anywhere across in the world it will be called obstructionist, it will be called violent, but Farooq Abdullah, for the sake of votes, has continuously been justified stone pelting.
See, this is the biggest tragedy here in Jammu and Kashmir, that often these Kashmir-centric politicians, they try to politicize the whole issue, and for their vested interest, they give often on such statements which only encourages the anti-national elements. We have seen this few days back. He had described all these stone pelters as nationalists, instead of condemning and criticizing how they have brought the life in Kashmir Valley to a screeching halt. He described them as nationalists. And today, when I asked him the question regarding that CRPF personnel being heckled, initially his response was that it is really shocking and unfortunate. I said, why shocking? You were the one who had been encouraging the stone pelters by describing them as, in fact, as a true nationalist. So on this, he started saying that all the stone pelters can't be blamed for what really happened in Badgam.
Pradeep, do stay with us. I'm going to come back to you in just a bit. But once again, for our viewers, let's play out that reaction that we got from Farooq Abdullah.
मुबारक हो आपको भी बहुत बहुत और बोलो बोलने दो बोलो जी
There has been a heart-rending video which has shocked the whole nation, where we have seen how the CRPF personnel is being heckled, thrashed, abused in Badgam area. So how you react to that situation?
I think it is unfortunate. It is tragic. It shouldn't have happened. And I'm grateful to that CRPF man who did not react, who kept his calm, and that was a very good thing. Otherwise the situation would have probably become more nasty.
But you don't think that somewhere you had been encouraging, because you had been calling all the stone pelters true nationalists, and see what these true nationalists are doing to the men in uniform, the brave who had been in fact providing you the security.
Let me tell you one thing. Every stone pelter is not like this. So let's not,